Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Quay, aka Judy, and I'm back. So I'm actually working right now, so I'm not gonna be looking at the camera this whole time, and I'm not gonna edit this video because I don't want to. I just want to post just like a video diary per se, not necessarily to edit and make content. Like I just want to post because I think that is where my inconsistency comes in, is because I record these videos and then I try to make time to edit them and I just never get to it. Like me and mom, you got school, you got dogs, you got family, just everything. So yeah, I'm just posting this as a small rant, y'all. I did cut my hair off. I actually cut it myself. I think I did a great job. But moving forward, I'm just here as a rant. I'm just ranting because I'm working right now, so I'm not really gonna look at the camera. I think I did just say that, but I'm tired of working, y'all. I really am. Like sometimes I just want to be like, bunk this and like move on with my life. I do, because I just want to leave it to myself to make some shake. I get tired of waking up early every day at the same time. Like it's it's starting to feel intentional, and I just don't like it. Like I don't like it. I don't like the repetitive loop. Like, I don't like the repetitive loop of this lifestyle. I don't like that when you have a job, they give you your quotas, your deadlines or whatever, and then once you meet that, they've moved it now to something more. And I do not like that. Like, why are we moving the deadlines for everything? Like, there's always going to want and need to be more and more and more for these companies. Like, my bad. I really didn't like that. Okay, it's a much better angle. Okay, so there's gonna always need to be more and more and more for these companies. Like, they're always gonna want more. It's never gonna be enough. So every time you hit a deadline, there's gonna be another one, a bigger and better number. You're not gonna get a raise, by the way. I mean, you might once a year. I mean, there are some jobs out there that do give like bonuses that are not like extremely difficult to get, or like I have bonuses in my job, but I just feel like it's like if you fuck up one place, then there's your bonus, like all of them. So I don't like that. It's really like a cat and mouse type of thing, and I'm tired of it. Like I am. I'm really tired of it. This is crazy. I think it's crazy that we all collectively wake up every day and be like, yes, master. Yes, master. Like, that's what it feels like. I don't like that. It's not okay. I'm a clock in. I have to clock in now. Like, what? No. Fuck these people. That's how I feel, for real. And I know this sounds crazy because I'm really just ranting to myself at this point, but like I understand the whole pyramid of life. There's gonna be work in any aspect, so please don't ever think I'm saying I just want to lay on my back, because I don't. I just don't like clocking in for somebody else. Like I don't like putting money in these huge corporations' pockets because they run the world. They do. and we don't matter. The little man does not matter. It's like being rats in an experiment. Humans steal and take little mice all the time to experiment on them, and that's actually sad and disrespectful. It's sad and it's barbaric. And they experiment on these tiny little mice. Sometimes they die, sometimes they burn, who knows, but they don't care because they're little lives to experiment on. And so the way I view life is we are the little mice. The working class is the little mice to experiment on. And I don't want to be that. Like, and then being an adult, and then you grow up and realize everything you learned in school was a complete buffoonic lie. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's insane. And then when you realize why you're taught the way you are, it's even more insane. Is my thyroid swollen? I'm not tripping. I don't know. Maybe it's because my face is a little dry that I feel like that. I don't know. But everything is just crazy in this world. Like, I be so deep into everything. Like, I can barely watch a TV show without being like, oh, here we go. Like, there's so much in everything. And I think people choose to not pay attention to this stuff because, of course, they feel like there's nothing you could do. Which, I'll never succumb to that reality, ever. Regardless of how everybody else feels. That's just me, though. I mean, people may be like, why go against authorities when nobody else is? It's basically kind of how people around me view everything I view. Like, why go against the plan of the world if nobody else will? And it's like, that's between them. Me personally, if this makes sense to anybody, I will always stand up for what I believe in, regardless of what anybody else does. Like, that's just me. I don't have to follow the flock, ever. Never will I. Ever. So, yeah. I'm just tired of following the flock and clocking in every day. I'm tired of that. Like, I want to do odd jobs. Like, I just want to live. I just want to live. Like, I'm just getting to a point in my life that I don't care about having, like, super expensive things or, like, anything like that because, you know, like, what am I gonna do with that? Be like, look, y'all, I got this car. Like, that's the only thing I can say. I can be like, look, y'all, I got this Benz or I got this Range Rover. I got this huge house that I'm gonna pay off in about 50 years, but I got it. Like, no. Don't get me wrong, I do want those things, but for my own comfort. For my own comfort, just things that I want. Like, when I started off YouTube, I wanted to do days of my life so I could get those things and then show those things. But it's kind of like, now that I'm older, I much rather just get these things and live privately. Like, I just want to be in private all the time. I don't want to have to clock in on nobody else's time. I don't want to have to go out in public extremely often to record and make content. Like, I don't want the same life I used to. I am glad that I grew up. However, I do wish I would have at least stayed consistent throughout those years to make sure that I could probably be on my way to living that life, but I didn't, and that's okay. I think everybody has a different journey, and that's just that. Everyone has different circumstances, different journeys, different timelines, honestly. Speaking of timelines, like, we can't be on the right one. Like, it's starting to feel very much so wrong. Like, we couldn't possibly be on the right timeline in today's time. But nonetheless, that's off topic. I really don't want to talk about things that of that nature on here, because shit get crazy in the world. But yeah, like, I feel like back to what I was saying with the work and the moving the finish line. Like I said, I understand work, I understand goals. Like, that is just a cycle and pyramid of life. People always say don't join MLM schemes, but I'm honestly on my way, because life is one big MLM scheme. It's a big pyramid scheme, and you either gonna get in or get out. And I just feel like when we're young, we accumulate so much debt, and then I feel like a lot of us judge people for doing MLM schemes, and then, because I'd be like, girl, I'm not doing that, and I hate when people would advise it, like, as if it's a real career. But when you sit back and look at life as an adult now, scheming is a real career. We get scammed every day in this world. It is a real career. It doesn't require a GED or college or a high school diploma for that nature at all. It requires effort only. And quite frankly, I think that I woke up with an epiphany. Like, I think I understand that, honestly, today. I think I finally understand that. And then, another thing, I've started so many businesses, like, that I was not consistent with. Like, I actually have a baking business. Like, and it's not that I want to be consistent with that. It's just that where I live, honestly, it's really small. And it's not that just because it's small, but baking is pretty hard when you have, like, a kitchen this big. The kitchen's just big. It's not hard to bake. And then it's like, I got a kid, I got school, I got work. Like, I need space to even feel like I can open my mind. Like, I need space. Granted, I still want to do that a little later in my life, because I do like baking. Like, I like it. I don't think that it was something I want to stop. It's just that I have to get consistent with my life. And when I figure out exactly what I want out of life, then I can do that. And I feel like if you are young and you do come across my video, fam, just pick a career. Like, I know people are gonna keep saying, well, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? You probably don't know. A lot of us still don't at our big ages, like 25. I still don't know what I want to do with my life. It ain't work, I can tell you that. But remember, work is gonna always be a thing, whether you work for yourself or someone else. It will never go away, ever, unless you want to be homeless and stuff. But that's, I mean, hey, some people do live off grid, and one day I do plan to. But if you ain't got no money, you can't go live off grid. You have to pay off all your debts before you do something like that, or you should. My advice: you should pay off all your debt before you go do something like that. If you're young and you go to community college, do not get extra loans. Get a job. They break it to you. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't have, like, arm, leg, and body worth of debt, but I do have about an arm and leg. And it started actually with cosmetology school. And then I went to community college and got more debt, which was completely unnecessary. My grant actually covered everything. It was just kind of unnecessary. But listen, the whole point here is I'm just ranting, whether it makes sense or not. Just ranting. Just tired of working, period. Like, I just be wanting to do different stuff. I think that's more so what it is. Because in my head, I know I always will have to work. You gonna always gotta work until you gotta have money to live those last 30, 40 years of your life. do nothing. A lot of people just don't have that. Even the people who run the world that are super rich, them people work till they old and dead. They work till they're about croaking over. Somebody's changing their diapers and they still clocking in today. And that is called greed. It's not called dedication to hard work. It's called greed. That's what it's called. It's called greed. And some people, you can genuinely not change their characteristics at all. And with the job that I have, y'all, I've had it going on 3 years, I believe. Like, next year will be my 3rd year. I have no idea what I'm doing half the time. Like, half the time, I have no idea what I'm doing. I feel like it's a dead end. I feel like every time I try to apply for other positions, I go absolutely nowhere. And I feel like it's actually intentional, personally. It feels intentional. It feels on purpose. It feels like it's intentional. I feel like people say, oh, I really want you to go up and do this. And it's just, to me, it's a lie. To me, you don't want me to go up. You don't want to see me go up. And for me, people elevating their position has nothing to do with me, so I would never care that much. Simple. I feel like I'm always getting threatened at my job that, oh, you're gonna be put here, you're gonna be put here, and it's just like, okay, like, I'm not gonna work extra hard because you don't want to give me a raise, like. I don't know. I just, okay, it's like when you guys work, right? It's like if you don't meet that quota, if you don't meet if you don't get to that finish line, they're like, okay, well, we're gonna put you in the kid race. And the kid races, they don't get prizes. It's just a good congratulations. Basically, that's what a job will try to do to you. If you're not winning the big race, they put you in with the little kids, and then you guys get a high five and a sticker for your work when you do pass the finish line. And in the regular races, if you don't pass the finish line, then it sucks for you. You get put with kids. There's no reward, and you will be monitored every second of your day. So I'm grateful to work from home, but I do feel like I just want other things in my life. I really do. Like, I just get tired of the same old thing. Like, nobody wants to hear that. However, it has to be heard. You have to work, whether we like it or not. Simple. But do you have to work for a big corporation? No, you don't. Will they try to find ways to make it harder for us to not work under them? Yes. But will it always be possible? Maybe. Like, I don't know. It might always be possible to work for yourself. And again, it might not. I don't know. But I'm just here to say, like, I'm not going to advise anybody to quit their jobs. Oh, I don't even know what this looked like before. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to advise anybody to quit a job. However, it's just, always remember who you are. Like, you don't have to keep trying to prove anything to anybody, ever. At all. I feel like people genuinely try to make people think they have to prove a point, and you do not. You don't have to get a college degree because Your mom wants you to, your granny wants you to, but you should, because you should want it. If you don't realize why you need it today, then you don't need to be watching this video, to be honest, because it is important. I feel like, I don't know, like I said, working is understandable. People do have to work, whether we like it or not. It's gonna always be there. So that's why I'm just saying, if you're young and you're still starting out, or even if you're my age, like, just pick a career, pick and stay, or make something out of it. Like, personally, I'm planning to make something out of my career. I don't want to do the career I have. I don't want to work at the job I have, and I actually don't plan to. In about a year from now, not less than that, really. Like, I feel like, me personally, I have to just take my leap of faith, whether it's advised or not. That's just me. But I don't wait for people to tell me what they think, because nobody knows my life but me. You know, I know when Life Jennings was like, nobody knows the trouble I see. Nobody knows but me. That's how I feel. Like, you're not gonna know the trouble I see. Like, literally, this is my life, so no one's gonna really understand why I want to do things I do but me. And I don't really feel like it's relevant to keep trying to explain to other people, because they're only gonna try to be like, no, keep your job, keep your job. No. If you don't feel comfortable there, you don't want it. Like, me personally, my job, I feel secure. A little bit. Like, not really, but a little bit. I feel like they do threaten my position a lot, honestly. And it's always in the most subtle ways. Like, in, like, a corporate world, like, they don't be like, hey, you're gonna get fired. They just try to, like, keep baby stepping you until you are, like, you're out of there. Like, that's what they do. You know, no one's ever gonna say, hey, well, they might, I don't know, but my job specifically, I'm not a big fan of, like, overachieving. I don't care how nobody does that. Like, I will overachieve at something that I like, but the career that I have, I don't like. Like, I don't want to overachieve at something that I don't see myself prospering at. Like, at first, I liked my job. I really wanted to be the best at it. But once I realized people only, like a trainer, right? A trainer is going to train you how to use your systems and stuff. And then, you know, like a lead or a supervisor is going to show you how to do the job. Honestly, neither of those, my trainers were fine. But, like, once I started out in my job, like, I had no experience at all. Like, I was very grateful to get the job, but I had no experience, none. And I feel like it wasn't clicking to my management. Like, I don't know how to do this. Like, how hard is that to comprehend? Like, someone has to show me how to do this, how to do everything, because if I get something new on an assignment, like, I still don't know how to do that. It doesn't matter how similar it is to the things that I did yesterday, it's not the same. So, sorry. Someone has to show me. And it's not like something I could just look up on the internet and, like, teach myself. Like, I genuinely wouldn't know what to do in a lot of the situations in my job, because you have to go through it to know. Simple. So I kind of just feel like my people who helped me didn't necessarily want to. So it's like, like, I still am, like, at a barely know how to do my job type of thing, like, almost 3 years later, literally. And it's scary, like, it really is, because when you see somebody starting when you start, and then they're now your supervisor, who started at the same time, like, that is like smoke coming out of my ears, because not only have I applied for other positions, I've also, like, tried to seek for a mentor. Like, within my company, I've asked about 4 different people, and the way that they completely ignored me, like, just read my messages, was, like, triggering. Like, the corporate world is literally school all over again. Like, I feel belittled. Like, I felt like they were like, ugh, no. Not saying that they were like that, but it's like I didn't get a response. And then one lady did respond, and then when I finally asked her for like a meeting to like 5 minutes of her time, she completely ignored me. Like she read the message and never responded ever again. And mind you, I messaged her twice after that. It's triggering, like it is, and I don't want to work on a team, period. And it has made me realize I don't want to work on a team unless it's someone that I've built, like with family or just a team of me. Simple. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Not everybody works well on the team, and I feel like I do, but the people that I work on the team with don't. Like, and I don't understand how we all got to where we got. It's just frustrating, like trying to go up in this type of world. And not only to mention, y'all, like, if you work a job and your management has a veil over you because of your production, you won't get a lot of jobs. And I've been applying for so many jobs with the veil over me that I didn't know was over me for over a year. I just found out it was over me a couple days ago. So I've gotten denied so many jobs because of that. And I felt like it was done on purpose. Like, I wouldn't have known. I'm not a manager. I can't see that the veil was there. I wouldn't have ever known that. So to see it, and it's been there for almost a year, it's crazy, like, and it wasn't supposed to be there. I just get really frustrated. I do. I really do. Like, I'd rather just take initiative to my own life. I'd rather work for myself and take initiative to my own life, literally. I don't want nobody ever playing me like that again, because to me, that's like holding a bag of cookies over my head and I'll never get the bag. Like, and I wouldn't have known it's because you're purposely pulling the bag up, like, every time I jump. I felt like that was definitely done maliciously towards me. I'm tired. And then I feel like I want to switch careers, and then when I call one of the schools that I want to try to attend to switch careers, I like a lady answered, and it's kind of like she immediately had an attitude when she heard me talk. Like she answered happy, and then when I opened my mouth, and she's like, ugh, and I was like, ugh, like what? What do you mean, ugh? And she proceeds to low-key argue with me about something on their website because she didn't know it was there. It's not that I was wrong. I was very much so right. The things I saw on their website were there. The fact that she wasn't aware. I don't know. I'm just tired. I'm tired of people. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of being in other people's spaces that do not concern me. Like, if none of this is benefiting me, I'm tired. I'm tired of working to live. The end. I don't know. I'll be ranting again later on.